guys, I was gonna start off with my face today and kind of change it up. Can I open this hand sanitizer? Oh my gosh. Okay, so yeah, I was gonna start with my base, but I want to do something with like a pigment, and I know it's probably gonna get really messy, so there really isn't a point of doing my face because there's gonna be like hella fallout. So if you've been seeing this in my background, I don't know if I've been like pre-filming a lot, so I don't know if that's been up yet, but I've changed my background and I'm not too sure how I feel about it, to be honest, yet, just because there's like this empty space like behind me. So I might just go back to my background, like backdrops, I mean. There is a countdown for my wedding day, but I moved it just because since I am pre-filming, I feel like you're gonna see like a lot of like that day, that amount of days that are left, but in reality it's like either less or more. So we're gonna just like literally ignore that. Of course we have our coffee today. It's already actually in the afternoon and I haven't been doing much, but so we're gonna moisturize first just to get our face kind of like set.
I do have like a lot of redness, and it's just because my face has been super dry lately, and
I forgot to show you guys what I use for moisturizer. So I use the Juice Beauty Organic Solution Stem Cellular Anti-Wrinkle Moisturizer, and it looks like this. This is really expensive, guys, so I really don't recommend it. I mean, if you want to splurge on your skincare, go ahead, girl. To moisturize, I've been feeling super dry lately, and I feel like it's just because of the winter. Over here in PA, it's really cold now, and I hate the cold because my skin is like weird, like it acts up. Like it's usually always so oily, and then yeah, en el frío, it's like nah, like I'm gonna be dry. So another kind of like moisturizer I love to use is the Garnier Skincare Moisture Rescue, and this one is for combo skin, and it looks like this. I've literally used like 3 of these so far just because I absolutely love to really get like moisture in my skin when it's really dry. Before this video, I literally was plucking out my brow hairs, and I think I messed up. I plucked too much on this side and I'm gonna regret it. I think the worst thing is plucking too much brow hairs and then touching your face and start picking your like pimples. I know. Using my favorite palette. Literally this palette cannot be replaced by anything, and I mean it. So the Jaclyn Hill Times Morphe palette, of course. This is one of like the palettes that I feel like everyone needs in their lives. It definitely has like a lot of colors, so that means like you can obviously do like a bunch of looks. We're actually gonna do a full-on cut crease today, and I haven't done that in forever, so hopefully it turns out good. So starting off, I'm gonna be using the La Mer brush, and this is how it looks like. It's a really fluffy brush. You can use any fluffy brush that you guys have. I'm gonna go in with the color, I guess, Creamsicle. So we'll go in with this one just to give it like a pop of yellow, and then we're gonna be applying this to like the top crease, like really high. Since it is going to be a full-on cut crease, I do want this color to be high. So we're gonna start applying it from the inwards to outwards, and then since we are doing a full-on cut crease, what I like to do is I like to always start winging it out just to give it like the form for the eye look already. I'm going to zoom you guys in a little bit. So I've been doing a lot of like makeup looks lately, and my skin's definitely hating me for the most part. I've been breaking out a lot like on my chin area, and it's that way because I barely do my makeup like on the weekdays. But I feel like I haven't updated you guys, but I sprained my ankle like yeah, so I sprained my ankle and I've been like on a boot for like a while now. I'm like in between going to therapy still and going back to work. It actually sucks because I mean work is literally work, and that's where I get my income from, obviously, this for. But it definitely sucks because I really can't do like my usual hours at work. But I've been catching up on my YouTube, like filming at least. I feel like the most thing that I really procrastinate is editing my videos. It's just because it takes a while for me. I feel like because I'm still not used to it. But yeah, we're gonna do this eye just on camera, and then the next one probably just do off camera, just for speeding things up a little bit. And with this shade right here, and this one is called Hustler, and it's more of like a orangey, starting to go into like a brown orange shade. And I'm gonna be going in with a Morphe 433 brush, and I'm going to be blending that color also, but try not to cover up the yellow. We are gonna go back in and blend it with like more of the yellow shade, but we do want the yellow to still pop out just a tiny bit, so try to just blend it a little lower than the yellow. I always try to do close-ups, but the only thing with close-up is that I don't know if my camera is in focus or out of focus, but I'm building this color up and winging it out. That first brush with a little bit of the yellow, and then applying it just on top to blend it out and also bring back the yellow shade just a tiny bit. So Mocha and Chip, and I'm blending those two colors in with a little brush, and by little brush I mean it's the M506 brush. It's very precise. It's perfect for the crease if you have hooded eyes. If you don't have hooded eyes, this is literally the brush to go. I'm gonna literally just tap a tiny bit. When it comes to working with darker colors, you need to blend like slowly, like don't go aggressively in the palette and grab the colors. We're gonna just literally dab and then dab, shake it off, and then go in, do the same thing all over again. So at first you might not see as much color popping in or like applying in the crease, but you need to slowly go in, tap it off, and then start building the shadow like however like dark you want it to be. And then for me personally, circular motions always help me blend out a color. So I mean, that's just a quick tip I can always give you guys. Blend it out words. Don't forget to wing it out, just because we are, like I said, creating a full-on cut crease. Now I'm going to go back in with the first brush and blend out any harsh edge. Going in with the second brush, no product, just whatever product the brush has, and blending out. I'm going to grab a little bit more of the darker browns, the last ones, and I'm going to really wing this out. And this is one of the reasons why I love doing my eyes first. Like, I feel like a lot of people kind of don't do their eyes first. They do their base first just because they want to get like a good canvas. And for me, I have to do my eyes just because I'm scared of fallout, to be honest, and I don't want to ruin my like good ass base. My Alamere flat brush, just look, you can use any flat brush, of course. I'm just kind of showing you guys what I use or what I like to use, but you don't always have to go through like the same brushes that I go through. So I'm going to be grabbing back of my hand ColourPop concealer, and this one is in light. And I'm going to grab my brush, apply a tiny bit of concealer. So literally just start off section by section, and Let's see if I can show you guys what I mean. So we're cutting our crease just where your eye folds. Now I usually always do like a little bit over where my eyelid folds, but everyone has their own personal preference. I kind of messed up there, but hold on. Glitter that I'm going to be applying is by MAC, and this one, or it's like a loose pigment, sorry, and this one is in the shade Tan. It looks like this. It's a really pretty like Christmassy color, and let me show you guys. It's like a loose pigment, so it's like really messy. Let me just swatch. It's a really pretty copper shade. Hold on. It's very, very coppery, kind of like a champagne. That's the concealer. This is what, it's kind of hard to tell, but it is very loose, like I said, so it's gonna be really messy. Basically apply that all over the lid wherever we concealed or wherever we cleaned up with the concealer. Now the only thing I don't know if I should probably apply some glitter primer just so it can really like adhere to it, or like adhere to it and like stick. Do is I grabbed my e.l.f. glitter primer, and this is how it looks like. I use it all the time on my channel, all the time. And I'm just going to apply it with the flat brush, and I'm going to go in on the back of my hand and apply this glitter primer. I'm going to go in with a Vanity flat brush, Vanity Planet flat brush. I'm gonna dip it in. Okay, it's like a rose gold color. Oh my god, it's so pretty. I really hope this looks nice. And I'm just going to stamp it on. Oh, that is such a freaking pretty color. Liner, I'm gonna go in with, my go-to is the NYX matte liquid liner. Looks like this. Fun story, some of my cousins came down from Texas, and I was like obsessed with the pair of lashes that they would always wear. I'm like, girl, like what are you using? And she's like, it's from a store in Texas, so like you can't really get them online. I'm like, gave her money and she sent them through. I love these lashes. They're really hard to tell, to be honest, but they're so pretty, and they're so like big, and I love my big dramatic lashes, guys. To be honest, if I ever like come out with anything, I feel like lashes would definitely be the first thing, just because I can't live without lashes, and I feel like a lot of people that know me know that. So this is how it looks like, if it's any help to you guys. Maybe they sell them on Amazon, I don't know. because I haven't really been looking. But she sent me a couple pairs, so it's gonna kind of suck because I'm gonna like use them and then you guys are not even gonna know or where to get them. But so I'm sorry. On to our base, and for my serum that I like to use before my foundation for my redness, especially for my redness. And I do want to give you guys like an update on this. So I do use it like off, like with no foundation, but it is kind of tacky, so I do feel like my face feels like really tacky, so I stopped using it like by itself. I only use it with the foundation like on top, and I feel like it does help, to be honest. So this is the Hard Candy Fix It Serum Redness Relief, and I really have been enjoying it, just like I said. So let's hope for the best. And then for primer today, I'm going to be using the CoverGirl True Blend Face Primer for combo skin. I kind of wanted to use something more like not matte. This is really dewy, like really dewy, but it doesn't make my face like oily, so I still like to use this. But yeah, I don't want to use any primer that's like really mattifying, just because I am going to use a mattifying like foundation that I haven't used in a hot minute as well. For foundation, I'm going to be using an oldie, but this is Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation and concealer, and they look like this. I've talked about this foundation such a long time ago on my channel, and you can obviously get the Milani anywhere, Rite Aid, Walgreens, Walmart, Target, anywhere. So it's a really affordable foundation as well, with a really good coverage that I just haven't been using. Hold on. I haven't been using just because I've been like into other products, which kind of sucks, I know. So I'm going to be using a mixture of 00 and 01. 01 is a little too dark and 00 is a little bit too pinky, and it's such a thick formula that a little goes a long way. So I'm only dotting, literally just dotting, and then I'm gonna, oh, I think that's even like way too much for this side. Okay, so let me get my shit together, please. Yeah, this is too light. I'm gonna have to add a little bit of the other one. My sponge, I'm gonna go in with my Morphe sponge. Guys, this is like my favorite sponge. I've been using this one also on the side. But I can't put this down. Literally, I feel like it's just because of how like it's angled, and it's like so perfect for like my under eye and my brow area. My ColourPop and then my Makeup Revolution, just because my Makeup Revolution is a tiny bit like, it's a good shade, but I want it to be a little lighter, and I ran out of my C3. This is the C4 from Makeup Revolution. And then I'm gonna go in with ColourPop concealer, and this one is in 10, like light, I think, or yeah, light. I'm usually light and fair, so yeah, that's why I always get confused. So I like to always just really concentrate the concealer like my chin area and then under my eyes to really brighten my eyes up. But I've just been loving the whole non really too bright under eye. Powder, I'm just gonna go use my trusty Airspun powder. Quickly, since I'm feeling a little dry, I like to just dust it off just a tiny bit. Not really baking as much recently. Today I'm going to be using my Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula in Deep Bronzer. I'm going to be using the Notes Desert Rose Blush, and this one we got it a while ago in BoxyCharm. I absolutely love this color. It's like a perfect peach color, and it's like super pigmented, so you have to go like really lightly, but either ways, I've been loving blush and how it kind of just like makes you look very like put together. I don't know, it's so weird. Like, it's so weird, guys. But yeah, I've really been loving blush, and this has been like one of my absolutely favorite ones. So yeah, and I like to put blush like all over, to be honest. Before I used to say kind of giving me like a little sunburn, but there's no more sun here in PA, so I still like to apply it everywhere. I'm gonna be applying the 2 brown shades with like a brush like this. This has definitely been helping my like lower lash game up a little bit, and I'm gonna go really tight on my lower lash line. Shade right here from the palette, and a little fluffy brush, and then blend that together. I'm going to be using the Artist Couture Diamond Glow Powder in Illuminati. I haven't used this in forever, just because I'm kind of iffy about like highlight that's like powdery, because it's just really messy, but we'll go for it. So I don't know if I should spray my face. I don't know, I kind of want to not spray my face. So I'm going to go in with the cap, what it has, and then just like my highlighting brush. Oh my god, it's so pretty. It's literally so pretty. I can scream. I am screaming. My mom's gonna like come in and be like, what are you doing? I'm applying some highlight, Mom. I'm gonna wet my face. I'm gonna be using my e.l.f. mist. And then I'm just going to, with my sponge, push like the product in my face, kind of like really like let it sink in. Then I'm gonna grab a tiny more highlighter. Oh, just apply it quickly. Next, lip liner in Natural. My lipstick, I'm going to be using the Kat Von D liquid lipstick in Bow and Arrow. Looks like this. This is it for today's video, today's eye look, today's holiday look. I hope you guys enjoying the holidays and enjoying your vacation or just your time in December and really enjoying the end of the year. Cannot believe this is the end of the year. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please don't forget to give me a huge thumbs up. It will mean the world to me, of course, as being subscribed to my channel here on the YouTube and clicking the bell notification button whenever you are right there. Please do not also forget to add me on my social medias, my Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter. I will link them here or like as always down in the description box. So don't forget to check that out. I will catch you guys on my next one. Bye, babes.